Well, so let's start with if you can tell us a bit, who is Lena? Like, provide a brief bio for those that are encountering you for the first time, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm Lena Willikens, and I'm an artist, DJ, and music producer based in
Mhm.
Berlin. And I studied art, sculpture in Düsseldorf for many years. And
Mhm.
after that, it kind of accidentally happened that I got into music more and more, or into making music, but also into DJing at Salon des Amateurs, a club where a friend of mine opened it, and I started to work there and become more and more involved. And it was kind of, yeah, a collective-based, free-spirited place where we all would hang out, make coffee, play music, show us, like it was not a club, but more a place where everything could happen. And there I started organizing parties, and from and there I also met Matias Aguayo for the first
Mhm.
time. I invited him. We became friends. I became part of the common family as well. We
Mhm.
started making music or touring together, or making music together, and yeah, this was around 2000. It started 2013 or
Mhm.
14, around that
Mhm.
time. And this was also the time where I was the very first time in South America. But I come to
Mhm.
that later. If
Let's talk about these other disciplines that interest you. At the beginning, you were saying you were an artist as well, and I know from behind, but many other people maybe don't know. So, what other artistic disciplines interest you, and have you explored them? And it's also I always interested to see how this interdisciplinarity like convey in some way, maybe in your musical experience as well. Um, Tell us a bit about your things that you do with maybe also crosses with music.
um, I started 2016
Mm-hmm.
an audiovisual performance project with my dear friend Sarah Chesney together, and she's a visual artist, and I come from visual art as well, so we kind of connected immediately and started to do videos. And she was painting, I was making music, and we merged everything to a huge, like,
Mm-hmm.
um, first performance project, but then it evolved into video installations, big
Cool.
exhibitions, where we had, like, yeah, big rooms full of monitors, video screens, but also we built like entire rooms in rooms.
Okay, nice.
It's something, um, for me it was, or it's still, like, so important also to evolve all senses. And sometimes when you focus too much on the hearing, um,
Mm-hmm.
uh, it's almost if you become like, I mean, you can develop like a very clear or very specific ear,
Mm-hmm.
but for me, like, to pause it and to focus on the visual part of it for a couple of weeks or so, and then to go back, it always benefits, like this little holiday or the little break of one sense benefits from the activity. I don't know. It's just like almost if different areas in your brain got activated, and then new neural. I don't know how you really call it, but that there are. I don't
Like
know.
neural connections.
Yeah, maybe neural connections and new neural connections in your brain. Um, And this is also like, it's not only like the visual part, it's also for me very important, the smelling sense. So I started during the pandemic, during the lockdown I couldn't go out. I started to get more and more involved in the world of the molecules, the like I mean, like, got deep into it, like perfume making and stuff like
Oh,
this.
so
I had
nice.
so much time for it. And this also, I also involved like the olfactory senses in the installations with our project. Phantom Kino Ballet is its name.
Oh, cool. I mean, for many years, and this is like a more like a personal question, this was when I saw you the first time in 2017, for me, it changed my vision of many years of with music, especially because at that moment, I never traveled to Europe, so my connection was truly from internet or from record stores or mixes. And at that moment, I know you're still doing it because I know it's like Kanye West, like it's more like a spiral in any kind of rhythm. At the end, you end in like a spiral there with like a mystic witch. I call you like that, like a mystic witch. And but it was way more slower than what I heard a year ago when we played in the festival. So I also like how you have like your essence, even though you have in big, I don't know how to say, like scenarios and small parties as well. So um, uh, these also connect me with a question because I think it's like kind of artistic vision that you have, but even things changing and you all the time like digging music and bringing and colliding rhythms that probably people don't will do it or even in their playlist like they're not matching. But how for me you've been very stay true to your artistic vision even though you have in these biggest scenarios or small clubs. So it's like something important for you, or what does it mean to you to stay true to your artistic vision and avoid like self limitation as well? Like,
Yeah, that's actually a very good question. How do I stay true to my artistic vision? First, I mean, you have to define my artistic vision. It's also not that clear, but I figure that it's mainly important to not like show, like produce myself, see how crazy perfect I am, but more about like sharing music I love and music I think it's worthy sharing. And this is, and because there are so many like different genres, you mentioned the tempo range. It's also like there is actually no limitation. There is barely a genre where I could say like I really hate that genre, because if you dig deeper, you always find something interesting, right? And this is yeah, it's a never ending like big miracle or some like big wonder how much amazing music people produced and like still produce, and you can just not stop digging. It's just like something, and this the vision would be like to uh, first of all to show this variety to people. And I'm not really, I don't like it to fulfill clear expectations. If people, if people think like, I want to hear her only playing techno, I might not play only techno,
Yeah, this.
because no, I don't want to exactly give you what you maybe think you want. I want you bring you to the point where you never thought about it, but now you think you wanted it. I kind of what you said, like, which I of course like that, to be a witch. I would like to be a
I
witch. Witch, yeah.